Good morning. Here we go again. Got Marcella. Poor thing. Not really. She's super happy that she's here.
I'm very happy.
All right, so we've got power yoga this morning. She's got her little heater set up there. And over here behind the cage, my dog is there. So if you happen to hear a bark, that might be him. And let me get Instagram going here. Good morning, Instagram. Here we are again with Marcella. And at my casa, she's got the heat. You can't really see it, but she's got some heat going. And we're gonna just go ahead and get started. I am Katy, and of course, again, that is Marcella. So here we go. Let's start with child's pose. Let your big toes touch, push your hips back to your heels, reach your fingertips forward, get long. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. Big breath in. Open your mouth and let it out. One more. Empty. Shift into all fours. Place your hands down. Push the tops of your feet into the floor. I want to work some more breath, but with cat and cow. Big breath in, let your belly drop, pull up, chest up. Exhale, round your spine, cat, push against the floor. Inhale. Your exhale, begin to articulate the spine here. Really push the palms into the floor, opening up your vertebrae. Big breath, inhale, open up through your chest. Exhale, round your spine, empty out. Few more, inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Pull your chest forward, start to get more movement, opening up. Exhale as you pull out, push your hips back, round into your spine. One more just like that, inhale. Exhale. Go right back into, bring your feet and knees back together. So when you do a little shell stretch, push your hips back into your heels, reach your fingertips forward, pull your belly button in. So you're now working on waking up into the core. Really pull into your belly button, get rounding into your spine. Push your palms into the floor to really get you to lift. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, really push, opening everything up. Doesn't look like she's doing much, but there's a lot happening. Really pull into your belly button. Really push against the floor and release. Keeping that shell stretch, bring your right arm underneath your left and get a stretch into your shoulder. If you want a little bit more, you can bring that top arm behind you and rotate to open up, opening into the shoulders. Try to get your hips to go back to your heels and really get that stretch on the side. You're going to feel it into the neck. You're also going to feel it into the shoulder. Breathing in and out of your nose. Instagram, I'm here. I know you can't see me, but for some reason the screen is short. But as long as you can see Marcella and see what she's going and you can hear me, you'll know what's going on. Release that stretch. Place your hand down, push up, switch sides. And again, finding what's comfortable for you. Either hand can stay forward or reaching top arm up and over to get more stretch into the neck. Push your hips down. Breathe. Continuing always with the breath in and out of your nose. Release that stretch. Let's do a little bit of wrist stretch. So again, go back into shell. So push your palms down. Push your hips back into your heels. Take one big breath. Exhale, belly in. Push, 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 push. and release. So into all fours or wherever you want, maybe just with your hips on your knees, sitting down, Vajrasana, you're gonna flip your palms over, flip your hands over, and stretch your wrist. Shift the weight back, that'll give you the stretch in the front side of your wrist. Opening up just a little bit. Breathe. Release, now put your palms into the floor. Now shift the weight forward. Now bring your inside of your hands to touch, so fingers pointing outwards. And then you're gonna rock side to side, just a little bit. And release. Place your hands on the floor, curl your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Let your hips go high. Push your palms into the floor, shoulders rotating slightly out. So the cool thing that I've realized is that I don't have to touch her, but because of the way the camera is set up, if I push my hands here, it almost looks like I'm touching her, but I am not. So you're gonna rotate your shoulders slightly out, good, and your hips go up towards the ceiling. Inner thighs spiral outwards as your heels to the floor, stretch the backs of your legs. Good. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, push your palms firmly into the floor as you lift your hips up. Big breath in, pushing your palms firmly into the floor as your hips go up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Empty out. Walk your feet forward. Reach for your elbows, sway side to side, rag dog. Get a little bit of movement into your upper body, your neck, let it release. Release your hands to the floor, halfway lift. Extend from the crown of your head. You want to make sure that your back is flat here. So I can literally put something as a tabletop. Hands can be on your shins or fingertips to the floor, depending on the flexibility that you may have. And obviously it's early, so it's just going to depend. Maybe even a slight bend in the knees. Good. Lengthen from the crown of your head forward. Pull belly in. Even your shoulders, pull them back. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, fold your whole body down. Halfway lift, inhale, extend from the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. One more, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through your fingertips. Let's take a couple of seconds here. Breathe in, drop your head to a little back bend. Open up the front side of your body. Push your hips forward, reach your fingertips towards the back, pushing your feet firmly into the floor, stretching all the front side of your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back, high plank. Take a breath. Exhale, lower down, no plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift into high plank. I'm going to give you a modification if you're home. Otherwise, you're going to follow just in case. Most of you should pretty much be at this high plank position. And then hover to the low plank here. Or go ahead and drop all the way down, belly. So you're going to drop all the way down to your belly. Inhale for cobra. So cobra's halfway. With your thighs, everything on the floor, upper body from your belly button is up into the air. Curl your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. So you can do the exact same motions with low on the floor and cobra versus upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a breath. Empty out. Big breath in. Empty out. Last one. Empty out. Step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Reach your fingertips up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back. High plank. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, lower, either belly or halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Big breath. Empty out. Look forward. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back. High plank, hold. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Big breath in. Empty out. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway inhale. Exhale, step back. Hold. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Big breath. Empty out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Empty. Look forward. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, sit down with Utkatasana. Pull your belly in. Shift the weight back. Reach your fingertips. Sit down deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Squeezing it deeper. Breath in. Fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. High to low plank. Use this to take you all the way down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, swing it forward. Place it in between your hands for warrior one. Inhale to rise up. Hold your warrior one, holding your stance 90 degrees with your legs. Back foot turned out to a 45-degree angle. Sit down a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down. Step back. High plank. Go ahead and hold your high plank here. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your high plank. You're just breathing as you're pushing the floor away. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Push the floor away. Good. Big breath. Push. Last one. Hips up, downward facing dog. Good. Big breath, inhale. Empty out. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, swing your left leg forward, warrior one. Inhale to rise up. Turn your back foot 45 degrees. Bend into your front knee, 90. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Last one. Squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank. Hold your high plank. You can always drop to your knees. You're holding here for 3 breaths. Big breath. Push the floor away. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, squeeze in towards the center. Big breath. Push and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Big breath, inhale. Exhale the air out. Big breath. Empty out. Inhale, shift into high plank. Hold your high plank. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Hold in your high plank. Inhale, leg out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Yep, same side. Inhale, leg out. Exhale, knee to elbow, same side. One more. Knee to elbow. Hold, pull in, holding your high plank. Hold. Extend your leg out. Hold, hold. Drop your leg, take a breath. Hips up, downward facing dog. Good, big breath. Empty. Inhale, shift back into high plank, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bring your left knee to left elbow. Inhale, leg up. So the leg is hovering, knee to elbow. Leg up, knee to elbow. You're holding your high plank position. Back up, leg back, knee to elbow. Hold, breathe, holding high plank, knee to elbow. Extend your leg back, hold, breathe. Drop your leg, take an inhale. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Yes, breathe. So you're here, you've held plank for a little bit. Pull your shoulders back away from your ears as you push your hips up. So I'm in front of the camera so you can see if you want. What I mean is your shoulders are pulling back. Yes. Push your palms into the floor, hips up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Walk your hands to your feet. Interlace your hands behind you if you'd like. Release your shoulders. Oh, this feels yummy. We're going to do a lot, not a lot, but we're going to do upper body, shoulders, vinyasas. I'm going to get you into some stuff. So if at any point you need to take a break to release your shoulders, please do so. Or just hang in there. I mean, come on. Release your hands to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, all the way downward facing dog. Hips up, back into it. Take a breath. Empty out. Big breath in. Empty out. So here's a new move. Follow me back at home and let's see if we can figure this out. You're gonna swan dive into floating upward facing dog. So she's lifting her thighs off the floor, her toes are still under, everything is hovering off of the floor. Take a breath, inhale, open your chest, exhale, hips back up towards for downward facing dog. So you're just going in and out of this position. The difference is for upward facing dog, the tops of your feet are on the floor, your shins are on the floor, and you're hovering your thighs. So for this one is a floating, your toes are gonna stay curled under, and you wanna hover everything off the floor. So let's do that again. If you wanna see, check it out. So inhale, swan dive forward to floating upward facing dog. Notice everything is floating off the floor, her toes are still under. Good. Exhale, lift your hips up. Go back into downward facing dog. So we're gonna do that motion a couple of times just to get your body used to it. And then we'll add another movement. Actually, I'm just gonna do that one more time because of the shoulders. Inhale to swan dive forward to upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, hips go back up towards the seating. The next motion we're gonna add, shift into high plank and drop all the way to your belly, okay? So just hold this here. The next position or the next movement that we're gonna add is while you're doing all of that in the air, bend your right knee. You're gonna do half bow while you're floating. Kick your right leg up and then drop it back down. Good. Kick your right leg up and then drop it back down. Kick your right leg up, drop it back down, release your right leg all the way to the floor. Let's do 3 on the other side. Lift your left leg up, sole of your foot up. Good. Half bow kick, drop, kick, release, kick, release, whole foot down to the floor. Good. Hands on the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. So this is upward facing dog. She's hovering, tops of the feet on the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up towards the ceiling. We're gonna add those two together and let's see if we can do this. And then back in the very beginning when we did knee to elbow, we're also gonna be adding that movement except knee to nose for this one. Dog, push the floor away, bend your right leg, sole of your foot up, take a breath as you kick your leg up, and as you exhale, push knee to nose as you're rounding in forward. Good. Then do that again. Kick leg up, and then knee to nose, pull in. Yes, and then upward facing dog, kick, knee to nose, kick. Yes, drop your leg down. Release your legs to the floor. Just do upward facing dog. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back if you want to release your shoulders, or just hold downward facing dog as well. That's just also an option. They say downward facing dog is a resting pose. Not quite sure why, but it is a resting pose. It's an active resting pose as you're pushing your palms into the floor. You can release so much tension here in just this downward facing dog position. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale to hover upward facing dog. Yep, bend your left knee. Half bow kick, then round forward knee to nose. Good. Hover, half bow kick, knee to nose, pull in. Hover, half bow kick, knee to nose, pull in, half bow kick, 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 drop your leg down. From here, just push right into downward facing dog, hips up. Take a breath, exhale it out, big breath in, empty out. Walk your feet to your hands, reach for your elbows, sway side to side. Place your hands, palms flat on the floor right in front of your feet. Make quick adjustments if you need to. For crow, go for it. If you're at home, play around with crow. If you especially know how to do crow, add this into your practice. It's a good upper body movement. Push your palms into the floor. Push away. Slightly eye gaze forward, pull your belly button in. So that rounding into your spine as if you were pushing a refrigerator that's resting on your back. You're pushing it away. Pull your belly in. Maybe just start with lifting one leg. Maybe right leg, maybe left leg. Then eventually you get both legs up into the air. If you're at home, you're playing around with it, keep going, keep playing. We're gonna have Marcella do it one more time. If you are and you're holding, you're gonna kick, you're gonna jump back and do a full vinyasa, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You gotta have a little fun. Take a breath, empty out. Breath in, empty out. One more. Empty out. Look forward, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to sit down. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step your right leg forward for crescent lunge. Inhale to rise. Crescent lunge, slightly different. Toes up. Squeeze in. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, place your hands down, step back, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, swing it forward, place it down. Inhale to rise, crescent lunge. Back toes are up. Heel forward, shift the weight slightly forward. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, step back. Place your hands down, step back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, empty out. Big breath. Exhale, empty. Last one. Empty out. Inhale, shift into high plank. Hold your high plank. Push the floor away. Hover your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Pull it in. Leg back. Knee to elbow. Leg back. Knee to elbow. Leg back. This one, bring your foot all the way. Step in on the outside of your hand. Good. Low lunge here. Holding. Maybe get into your forearms if you want from low lunge to get into lizard. You can open up your outer leg if you want, or outer foot. Breathe. Opening up front side of your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out, lengthening from your spine. Holding these positions or these postures just a couple of breaths is going to help get you a little bit deeper, open you up a little bit into these poses. Place your hands onto the floor. Push your sole of your foot back down. Drop your left knee into the floor, walk your hands up, reach for your left foot with either one hand or other hand. You can walk all the way up. So stand all the way up, or push yourself all the way up. Here we go. So you're gonna push all the way up. Now bend your knee, reach for your foot. See if you, yep. If it feels better, so this is what I was asking her to do, but if it feels better to keep your hand on the floor, go ahead, put it on the floor, Marcella. You can also do that. Might feel better into your knees. It's just going to depend. But if you're holding yourself, if you can come all the way up, now reach your right arm to see if you can grab for both hands behind you. There you go. Now pull up and open through your chest. Also just doing a little bit of a back bend. Just going to depend on your body at home. Release your foot, place your hands down, step back or right leg back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, empty out, breath in, breath out. Lift your left leg up. Oh, nope, we're high plank. Back into high plank, then lift your left leg up. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Leg back, knee to elbow. Leg back, knee to elbow. And hold this one, hold, then drop your leg down in front on the side of your foot goes to the outside of your left hand. So your low lunge now. From low lunge, stay here, drop into your elbows if you need, if you'd like to get a little bit deeper. Turn your foot outwards to get opening into lizard. So from low lunge, elbows down into lizard to open up sole of your foot is turning inward. And the outer part of your foot is on the floor of a mat. You're high in your toes, hovering your back leg off the ground. You can always rest your back leg if you need to as well. Pushing the floor away through your forearms. Breathe in, breathe out. Place your hands onto the floor. Bring your left foot back down. Sole of the foot into the floor. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands all the way up. So now you're just all the way up. Reach for your right foot. One hand, right hand, maybe left hand. Again, the other option is going to be keep your left hand on the floor as you reach for your right foot behind you. But if you can come to that full upward position, then reach for your knee, for your foot, great, try that. Open your chest, get a little bit of a back bend, good. Creating the pressure with your foot against your hands, yes, to pull you back and lift your chest, a little bit of balance as well. Breathe. Release your foot to the floor, place your hands down, step back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, empty out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Empty. Step or look forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lift up. Swing it forward for crescent lunge. Inhale to rise up. Big breath. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank. Hold your high plank here. You're going to shift into side plank with your right hand down, left arm up. Reach your hand up towards the ceiling. Push your palm into the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs nice and tight, holding, breathing. Push the floor away with your hand. Maybe hover your top leg, good. Hips towards me, Marcella. Hips forward. Breathe. Hold your high plank, or hold your side plank here. From side plank, top leg, step it forward, go right back into crescent lunge. Inhale to rise up. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Open it up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's just do a little bit of an opening. Flip your left palm, reach back, open up front side. Reverse warrior, breathe in, breathe out. Release warrior two, big breath. Cartwheel your hands down, step back high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Swing it forward for crescent lunge. Inhale to rise up. Turn into your toes. Get down a little bit deeper into your crescent lunge. Big breath. Empty out. Inhale. Exhale, place your hands down. High plank. Hold your high plank. Shift. Left hand down, right arm up. Side plank. Push your palm into the floor, push the floor away, hover your top leg if you can, breathe into it, extend from the crown of your head, not collapsing into your side plank. Again, you can always keep your leg down or step your leg forward for the number 4, figure 4 to hold you up, good. Lift up and breathe. From here, take a breath. Then you're gonna step your left leg forward, go right back into your crescent lunge. Find your depth, sit down, breathe, inhale, exhale, open up warrior two. thigh down, breathe in, breathe out, little reverse, flip your right palm, inhale, exhale, reach back, opening up side of your body. She's doing a little bind here if you want with your back arm, otherwise you can just place it on your right thigh and reach it down. So also again, whatever you want, opening up side of your body, big breath, inhale, go right back into warrior two, holding for the transition, breath, cartwheel down, high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up, big breath. Exhale, empty out. Big breath. Exhale, empty out. Last one. Empty. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Reach for your elbows, sway side to side, releasing your shoulders just a bit. Breathe. In and out of your nose. Release your hands to the floor. Lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. So your right foot is into the floor. You're going to do sides half split. Really try to focus on lifting your left leg up. Then walk your hands back if you need to. If you can, start to reach for your ankle. Balance. Look down at your toes. Start to extend from the crown of your head down. Bringing your body inward, so belly against your thighs, chest against your knees, balance, leg goes extended up higher, opening and stretching. Keep your left leg up, release your ankle if you have it, walk your hands slightly forward. Keep your right hand on the floor, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling for half moon. So we're gonna tire out that right thigh, tire out that right leg now. Also working on your balance, reach your arm up towards the ceiling, push your fingertips into the floor. If you have your block at home, this is where you would be using it. I didn't mention it, and that's okay if you don't, not a big deal. Squeeze in towards the center, breathe in, breathe out. You're going to keep that leg up. We're going to add one more position here. Squeeze through your thigh, balance on your right leg, drop your left arm to the floor, and extend your both arms in front of you. Balance, yes. Reach. Keep your leg up. Lift your leg up, Marcella. Kick your heel towards the back of the wall. Squeeze into your thigh. Tell them back home how tired your right thigh is. Hold it if you're at home. Get back into it if you've fallen out. Yes. Squeeze everything in. Breathe. You got it. All right. Release. Collapse. Reach for your elbows. Sway side to side. Ragdoll. Breathe in and out of your nose. Release it. Yes. Maybe even shake your right leg out. Yeah. Might feel a little bit good. Awesome. Step back just a little bit because I'm awesome. All right, let's go to the other side. Halfway lift, let's just release it first. Halfway lift, fold. Awesome. Right leg lift up towards the ceiling. Now you're gonna balance on your left leg. Half split, right leg up as high as you can get it. Yes, good, lift it up. Start to walk your hands back to reach for your ankle. Holding the outer part of your ankle, then maybe if your right hand can follow, great. If not, then use your right hand for balance. Breathe. Belly on your thigh, chest on your knee. Start to let the crown of your head reach down and forward. Breathe. Holding split. Keep your left leg up. Keep your right leg up. We're going to tire out now the left leg. Walk your hands slightly forward here for half moon. Left hand on the floor, right arm goes up. You're opening up now the front side of your right leg. Right hip, heel out, squeeze into your thigh. She's already shaking. I don't know if you can see it. That's okay. Breathe in and out of your nose. Keep pushing your foot into the floor. I know, it's a little onto the thigh. That's okay. Breathe. Then release your right hand. Keep your leg up as you rotate into your hips. Reach your arms up in front of you, right by your ear. You got it, Marcella. You got it at home. Oh, that's okay. Take a break if you need to take that little rest and then get right into it. Warrior 3. Oh. All right, so this is what it's supposed to look like, guys, at home. Your right leg is extended out, arms reaching forward in front of you, balancing on your left leg. That's okay. I tired her out. Yes, she's pretty tired at this point. Okay, ragdoll. Reach for your elbows. Sway side to side. Breathe. Release your hands to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. One more. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back. High plank. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift into high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. All the way down. Let's do cobra. Push the tops of your feet into the floor. Inhale to come up. Yes, you got right into it. So if you're back at home, palms flat into the floor, elbows in towards your body. Shoot your elbows down and back. Push the tops of your feet into the floor. A little squeeze into your thighs, opening the front side of your body. Big breath. And release. Turn your head to the left, arms down by your side. A little savasana. I'm going to fix the Instagram camera just so they can see her. Here you go. Hands under the floor. Inhale, cobra, chin on the towel. Compression of the back side of your body. Push the tops of the feet into the floor, squeeze into your thighs. So your whole back side of your body is compressing. Pushing into the floor, opening up front side of your body. Open up through your chest. Big breath. Release. Left ear on the towel, or right ear on the towel. Rest. Three-part bow, chin on the towel. Reach for your right foot. Extend your left arm in front of you. Grab for your ankle on this one. Let the sole of your foot go up. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, kick. Kicking the sole of your foot up. Use your left palm into the floor to lift you up and open up front side of your body. Squeeze to your inner thighs. Just another way to compress the back side into your glute and open up front side of your body. Your whole spine. Kick, leg up. Release your right leg. Switch arms and switch legs. So right arm goes up, left leg. Reach for your ankle, sole of your foot up. So you want to turn your foot down, toes down towards your shin. Sole of your foot is up towards the ceiling. It's a dorsiflex of your foot of your ankle. Take a breath. Kick your leg. As you're kicking, the sole of your foot is kicking up towards the ceiling. You want to leave the impression of your foot into the ceiling. Squeeze in through your thighs. Push your palm into the floor. Open up if you need. Kick your leg. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Kick. Squeeze in, kick. Lower down, release. Both legs. Reach for your ankles. Turn your toes down. Soles, legs up. Soles of the feet up. Take a breath. Kick. Third part, bow. Kick. Crown of your head reaching up, Marcella. Yes, still doing the compression of your spine, compressing backside of your body. Kick, squeeze through your inner thighs, legs up, kick up, Lower down, release. Turn your head, rest. Upward facing dog, chin on the towel, push your palms into the floor, push yourself all the way up, pulling your chest forward, chin up, tops of your feet pushing into the floor, creating a hover. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands, sit down on your butt. For boat pose, Vajrasana. No, it's not Vajrasana, Navasana. Extend your legs up, hands extended as well. Modifications. Drop your toes, put your toes under the floor, good, and just keep your body up, reaching your arms up forward. So arms are gonna go up, good. Now hover your toes off the ground, and you can keep your knees bent here. This is modification number 1. Modification number 2, hold the backs of your thighs and start to lift the legs up, maybe at more of a 90-degree angle if you can. This is modification number 2. And full boat, extend your legs completely out. You're creating a letter V with your body. So arms are gonna go upwards as well to follow the way your legs are. All the way, holding, belly in. Breathe in and out of your nose. Low boat, you're hovering on the floor. High boat, pulling yourself up and lifting up. Low boat. High boat, pulling yourself and holding. Low boat. High boat, last one, hold. Breathe. Low boat, hold, then release. All the way to the floor. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Create a triangle if you need underneath your lower back, if your lower back is slightly bothering you, or if you just want a little extra cushion underneath there. Feet together, lower your legs down 30 degrees. Belly in. You can lift your head up if you want, then drop down another 30 degrees. This is really where you're gonna lift your head and shoulders up as you hover your legs off the floor. You can lift your head and shoulders up off the ground. Does it feel okay with your hands, or you prefer your hands out? Out. Oh, there you go. Okay. Lift your legs up. This time, bring your heels together to touch. Open up your toes. Lower down 30. Lower down another 30. Go down to a hover. Push the soles of your feet out. Heels in, toes, yep. Squeeze into the center line, head and shoulders lift up. Breathe. Legs up. Toes in, heels out. Lower 30. Lower 30. Start to lift the head. Low, hover, head and shoulders come up. Yeah, toes in, heels out, toes in, heels out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Outer part of your glute working, all lower core. Breathe. Lift your legs up. Bring your knees into your chest, hold it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Grab the outsides of your feet, happy baby. Can rock side to side if you want. Release your feet, you release your feet to the floor, extend them all the way out. Actually, no, I'm gonna change that up. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. We're not gonna do bridge, I'm gonna have you sit up and we're gonna do some other stretching really quick. But I want you to lift your head and shoulders up off of the floor. Extend your hands forward, so towards your shins. Reach them forward, good. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. With your feet pushing into the floor, you're going to lift your upper body up, one vertebrae at a time. Come up. Oh, yes. Awesome. Now that you're in the seated position, extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your right leg to the edge of your mat or just somewhat hip distance if you're not using a mat, and bend your left foot into your thigh. Yep. Take a breath, inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, I want you to lengthen forward. Reach for your foot if you can. If you pass your foot, extend forward. So grab your water bottle if you can, Marcella, and we kick it towards you. And then place it in front of your foot if you have a block or a water bottle, and get more length. Instead of forehead to your knee, I want you to really pull forward. Yes, from the crown of your head, pull forward. Yeah, belly in nice and tight, getting length out of your lower spine. As you're lengthening, you're pulling your chest forward and your chin forward, stretching underneath your right leg. Breathe. Release. Switch legs. Again, hip width distance with the edge of your mat and your towel, water bottle or not. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward. You can't hear it, but my stomach is growling. And I'm first thing in the morning when I teach, most of you know, I am always talking about food or coffee or that I'm hungry because I always wake up hungry. So yeah, I am pretty hungry right about now. Again, reaching from the crown of your head, pull forward, belly in, lengthening, stretching. If you do not have a block or a water bottle, that is okay. You can still get this stretch in the length to pull you forward. You just simply reaching your hands forward or just simply interlacing into your foot and lengthening versus dropping your head down. So either way you can do it. Release. Both legs extended out in front of you. Same thing, you want to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, pull forward. From the crown of your head, lengthening forward. Belly in. Squeeze in through your thighs. Reach forward. Breathe. Release. Place your water to the side. Go to lay down on your back. Doing a couple closing postures here. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Waterfall. Just let the blood flow down. She's shaking right now. I worked her legs. I'm sure her shoulders are shaking if I were to make her do plank again. Good sign, good sign.
Good stuff.
Let's keep your legs up and extended. So there's gonna be, stay here in this position. If you have a block and you have been using it, no need to go shuffle around for it. But if it's right there and it's available for you, place it underneath your hips to lift your hips up. And if you have shoulder stand, get into shoulder stand. You're gonna lift your hips up. Place your hands underneath your lower back and extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Just working into an inversion here. Heck, working for an inversion, you're home. If you want to get into handstand, go for it. Get a little inversion on any way you can, even if it's using your forearms into headstand, tripod. You could use the wall. Get into an inversion and hold it for a couple of breaths. That's one of the advantages of having a home practice, is that you can actually do anything you want as a closing ritual or as an inversion, especially if you know and you know you could do them. Go for it, do it. But this is just a simple one that anybody can do if you're not familiar with what you're doing. Breathe, just slowing your heart rate down if it hasn't already. From here, you're going to get into plow. So drop your legs all the way behind you to make it slightly easier. Open your legs. Open your feet up, foot apart, just to give space into your hips. Don't look at the camera. Please stay looking up at your belly button. You don't want to turn your head side to side. So if you're not sure what's happening, just watch. And again, like I said, do your own closing ritual, whatever works for you. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. Use your palms to slow you down. You're going to slowly roll yourself out one vertebrae at a time. Rolling out of this posture. Lastly, twist. Bring your knees into your chest. Cactus your arms out. Drop your knees to the right. Eye gaze to the left. Letting your whole spine twist. Come back up and through to center. Drop to the other side. Come back up and through to center. One last final hug. Pull everything in towards the center. Take a breath. Squeeze in. Big breath. Release. Arms and legs down by your side. Any closing ritual that you want to do. You could have added fish. You could have added deaf man pose. Maybe you want a little bit extra twisting, you can do that. Maybe you want to work on your handstands, you can do that. Or your, yes, and right now for our final, take a few minutes to really just let your body rest. We did do a lot of shoulders. We really got the legs tired, and maybe not. That's fine too. So whatever you need to do at this point to just rest, take a few minutes for yourself. It's crazy. It's busy out there. As crazy as that sounds, our life is just a little bit busier in different ways. I miss you guys. Can't wait to be back. Thank you for joining us. Please stay healthy. Have an awesome rest of your day, an awesome weekend. Easter Sunday, Good Sunday. Namaste.
Namaste. My shoulders are